Hello, welcome to another edition of the Buy and Sell Real Estate Podcast, California, Stockton edition. I'm your host, Frank Garay, here with my co-host, Lance McHan. How's it going, Lance?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I can't wait to talk about this because I think this is really important for anyone who's considering selling their home, no matter what area, but of course in the Stockton area, of course, but strategically pricing your home. You know, I think, a typical seller wants the most, I want the top dollar. Of course they do, but there's a way to go about doing it. There's a way to do it, isn't there, Lance? How should it get done? What's the strategy?
Well, I have a client I'm working with right now. I met them a couple years ago. They wanted to sell, and the market being what it is, I said we should be around 410 to 425. That's my number. We want to start at 450. Like, well, here's the challenge with that. When clients or potential buyers see the home that sits for a long period of time, instinctively they think there's something wrong with the property.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they see the price drop, then they're like, there's definitely something wrong with this property.
Mm.
But in this particular instance, the challenge was we started at 450 and then we dropped it to 425. We get an offer for 415 and they took it. Then the inspections roll around. Then there's $8,000 worth of work that needs to be done for the roof and the termite work and stuff.
Mm.
And they put their foot down. They're like, we're not budging. We've already come down $35,000. And I'm like, okay, we did come down 35,000. The challenge is nobody wanted to buy your home at the 450 mark.
Right.
So they thought about it. They were very emotionally charged with this conversation. Yes. And I get it. They're trying to start over in Arkansas, and they like, okay, 2,000. That's our bottom line. Mm-hmm. And then this is when the negotiation starts. We're like going back and forth. They said 5,000. They take it. That's our bottom line. Okay, we're good. So they didn't really come down 35,000. They come down to where they met the market, and right. That's the starting point, right?
I like it. Yeah.
You have to be careful when you're working with somebody or when you're interviewing agents and they tell you, I can get you this number when everybody else has told you this number.
Yeah.
You have to be leery. Are they trying to buy the listing? Are they just trying to tell you what you want to hear? Yeah. Set you up for failure just to get the listing, to get the sign out there, to take those potential buyers out and shop them in other homes. It's secret in our industry.
What's a better strategy then? I mean, do you guys, as real estate pros like you are a pro, by the way, Lance has got a bunch of listings, always does, lists a lot of homes in the Stockton area. He's one of the top agents there. In this scenario, you had somebody, Lance, who they were set on a number, and contrary to your advice, you went ahead and placated them, basically said, mm-hmm. Okay, fine. We can do this. And of course, now it ran into problems. And it's exactly like you said, people see it, they think it's too high. Then they notice it's been on the market for 45 days and no, it hasn't, then something's wrong with that property. And then you start dropping the price. So, there really must be something wrong. You're killing yourself by doing that. What's the strategy? Is the strategy, because I've noticed this really through the pandemic and everything, that it's really, hey, this house is worth $500,000, but we're going to list it at 450. Oh. And then what is it like? And then people come in, I want to grab it. And then the bid's way up and it goes beyond 500,000. Is this the new way, or is this a way, or what is it?
It's a way. I always like to price. If I'm telling my client the home is where the market's like 450, I like to be at 435 to 440.
Got it.
People are going to see and they're, that's a deal. They're going to come in and instead of having one offer to choose from, we're going to have 3 or 4. And okay. I'm of the belief where if an agent asks me where the offer's at, I'm going to tell them, because I write that into every listing agreement. I have the right to share offers with other agents, because I want to communicate that. My job is to get my clients the highest possible price available. I can't do that if I'm saying you just have to submit, right?
Got it. I
They,
didn't realize that was a strategy too. You could do that. So you could put it in the listing agreement and you can say, hey, I have the authority to let other agents know what the existing offers on the property are.
exactly.
Wow, that is cool, because then the agents go back to their buyers and go, okay, man, so this is where it's at. So can you go higher? What? Yeah.
You talk to the older agents, like, you just have, I can't, it's private information. I can't explain that. I can't share that with you. But I feel it's doing everybody a better service. It's saving the agent time if their clients are unwilling to come up. And let's say we're at 450 and they don't want to come up a couple thousand. Well, we're not going to write. So it saves him an hour of his day.
Yeah.
Write an offer that he has no chance of getting.
Right.
But usually we get about 3 or 4 offers when you price a little low, and then you pick the best offer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, if they're qualified with Frank from Titan Lending, that would be a slam.
There you go. Thanks for the plug, Lance. That's right. Appreciate that. Yeah.
You look at the lender, see if they're local. I hate to bash internet lenders, but they've got the worst reputation in the industry. So
yeah, I mean, and this is just your experience, and you're not bashing anyone. It's just, the internet side of things can be complicated because they're not local. They're not here. There's not, necessarily somebody you can, lean on and call and go visit and shake them around a little bit. Hey, man.
That's what I was gonna say. If I need to have a face-to-face with that lender, I want to be able to drive there and have a conversation.
Oh man. Well, this is good stuff. Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense, Lance, to say, hey man, this thing's gonna sell at 5. Let's price it at 4.75 or something like that, right? And then so that'll pique interest. Hey, that seems like a pretty good deal. Let's go look. And then you have offers to come in. And I love your strategy too of writing in the listing agreement, say, hey man, let me help you negotiate this by let me share information so that you can get a better deal, right? Good thinking.
I have another story on the positive side of that.
All right.
I listed a home. We're at the comparable sales in move-in ready condition, 450 to 475.
Okay. This
home needs some love. It needs carpet, it needs paint. We priced it at 370. I had 6 offers. My highest offer was 395. So it tells you, right?
Yeah.
Pricing strategy is the new way to get the best offers.
It really is. Yeah. And you've obviously got it down. Cool, man. Well, awesome. Hey, Lance, if somebody's in the Stockton area, Tracy, wherever you are, Manteca, you cover a broad area. They want to list their home. They want to talk to a guy like you. What's the best number for them to reach you?
209-986-9292. That's my direct line. It doesn't go to a secretary call center. It goes straight to me. So if I don't answer, please leave a message or send me a text.
Good enough, man. Good enough. So to reach Lance, get your house priced right. Reach out to Lance again at 209-986-9292. This is for our people that might be listening on iTunes or Spotify. If you got to write it down while you're driving your car, don't crash. It's 209-986-9292. If you're watching us on YouTube by chance, all of Lance's contact information will be down below in the description. Reach out to Lance and talk to him first before you do anything else. Make sure you got that thing priced correctly and get a good strategy under your belt. Don't just go out there thinking this is what I want and I'm not going to take anything less. Well, you probably could get it. You just got to do it the right way. Do it the right way, not the wrong way. That's the thing.
Do it the right way.
All right. Well, terrific, Lance. Thanks so much. And again, if you guys need any help with financing in any way, shape, or form, you can reach me, Frank. I'm at 707-695-6313, 707-695-6313. And Lance, 209-986-9292. He's glad to help you guys out. Until next time, we'll catch up with you guys later on behalf of myself and Lance McHan. We'll see y'all later. Thanks, Lance.
Thank you, Frank. Have a great day.
You too. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.